U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Complete.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
Dalvin Cook on the
strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. With the Vikings and 49ers, you might remember met in the divisional round of the playoffs a season ago. The Vikings coming in off the overtime win against New Orleans. But the 49ers, they were rested and ready, and they got a couple of touchdown runs from Tevin Coleman. And their defense shut out the Vikings in the second half as that wound up a 27-10 Niner victory. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
49-yard line.
Back to the ground. Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
To Justin Jefferson.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50, the 40. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. And how about the big boys showing off the wheels?
Let's face it, anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and they're rumbling. You can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
Number 30.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
A 4-yard
It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Vikings nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Well, he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a handoff looking right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The pass.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Makes the score Niners 17.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points. Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Fielded just inside the 30. 44-yard punt, return of 9.
At their own 37-yard.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
No gain.
17-0 our score after 1.
At the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He was brought down by Eric Wilson. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Wishnowski to kick off.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run. Cook. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jumping early from his tight end spot, maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
44-yard line.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard.
2nd and 9 now. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Snell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Back to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 49ers.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw here. And that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all the problems either.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pick.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Well, the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at him. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, where it was the visiting Cowboys who got the win on the road. Dak Prescott, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. 31-21, the final score. And finally, on Monday Night Football, they've got a good one lined up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he'll get it up across.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. And to give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Flowers on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Vikings' 37-yard line.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And this offense is running away with this one.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
That's good.
And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Sheldon Rankins on the stop. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
We have so many different terms for third down, third and short, third and long, third and manageable. How about third and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
The kicker on.
A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time, a 9-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up, let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
Well, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
That touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
And again this time to the tailback. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building and bullying. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And his kick is good.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Setting up the screen for Cook. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
To Dalvin Cook.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
The pass.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
He's got him in. Complete. A big play for the Vikings on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your...
Incomplete.
They can pick up anything that leaks through, but in the meantime...
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a run with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
3rd and 8.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
The 19-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The 49er first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, the slant able to find Ayuk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Complete to Deebo Samuel. No gain on the play. Brings up.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 27.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
38-yard line.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
The pass.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense. That fell harmlessly to the ground. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up from the 24. They'll go again on 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Complete. Jefferson the target. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for a 49er D as they score the touchdown.
The kicker on.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Trying to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
A 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And that's caught by Smith. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
Now, I like how they stuck with and got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Sheldon Rankins on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they